Thursday. Right now it started on live now. Yeah. Hello, everybody. Happy Thursday. It is currently 11:12 p.m. here in Chattanooga, Tennessee. We do have partly cloudy skies, but also we are looking at a few thunderstorms across parts of Kentucky. Some of that pushing down into Tennessee. I'll have more details on that in just a moment, including your forecast, which does inquire a very wet weekend. So if I were you, I would take an umbrella with you. I'll be prepared for some showers and thunderstorms as we go into Friday, continuing into Saturday, and yes, off and on storms are possible on Sunday. What a crappy forecast, huh? Well, you're going to have to just get over it. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about your latest updated forecast here in the Chattanooga area. Currently, it's 86 degrees. It's a very warm night outside right now. Not feeling too bad. However, it does look like that as we go through the rest of the nighttime hours, we could in fact see an isolated thunderstorm or two build as we go into probably a little bit overnight hours and into early on maybe Friday morning. Now, there are some showers and thunderstorms building over Kentucky and parts of northern Tennessee. As a matter of fact, let me kind of show you what's going on here. There's a strong storm that's tracking through Whitley County, Kentucky. If you're in Whitley County, Kentucky, you have a very nasty cell moving southeast over north of 75 there. Watch out over Whitley City, Williamsburg, Middlesboro, Kentucky. The cell is also traveling into Bell, Pineville, Kentucky, and pretty soon maybe into parts of northern East Tennessee. Other storm cells are forming over East Kentucky. It's moving its way down into I-81. So watch out on 81 and 26. Showers and thunderstorms are headed in that direction. So what can you expect from these showers and thunderstorms? Well, expect large hail, damaging winds. Can't certainly rule out maybe an isolated tornado or two. But once again, strong storm cell here developing over Kentucky, moving from north to south. That is a very unusual movement, especially with cold fronts that continues to push its way across. Getting back to the cell over 75, this one is pushing its way through Whitley County, Kentucky, and into Williamsburg County, Kentucky. Watch out on the Jellicoe area, maybe around northeast Jellicoe and into Middlesboro, around Claiborne County, Tennessee. You may want to watch out as these storms direct its way off to the south and east. So we're going to continue to watch these closely as there currently is a severe thunderstorm watch for parts of Kentucky right as we speak. Let me go and show you what I'm talking about severe thunderstorm watch wise. Get out of this Boomsday display here. Going into the severe thunderstorm watch, let me show you what counties are covered in that severe thunderstorm watch if I can. As you see, as it pops up here, a good part of East Kentucky, wouldn't even doubt maybe some parts of East Tennessee will be put under this a little bit later on. Right now, there is a severe thunderstorm watch for a lot of Kentucky. Let me go ahead and click into this and kind of give some detail what counties are in the severe thunderstorm watch. And this is kind of a severe weather update, if you will. If I could zoom closer here. Once again, severe thunderstorm watch has been issued until 2 a.m. Now, this goes until 2 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time for East Kentucky, far western Virginia, and southwest Virginia. And again, this is effective until 2 p.m., until 2 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. And as you can see here, severe thunderstorm watch with hail and high winds with tops of cumulonimbus clouds up maximum about 500 there. Anyway, here's the counties that are under the severe thunderstorm watch. In Kentucky, we have Adair, Boyle, Clay, Floyd, Harlan, Jasmine, Knox, Lawrence, Letcher, McGoffin, McCreary, Metcalf, Owsley, Powell, Russell, Washington, Wolf, Anderson, Breathitt, Elliott, Gerard, Hart, Johnson, LaRue, Lee, Lincoln, Marion, Menifee, Morgan, Perry, Pulaski, Spencer, Wayne, Bell, Casey, Estill, Green, Jackson, Knott, Laurel, Leslie, Madison, Martin, Mercer, Nelson, Pike, Rockcastle, Taylor, and Whitley County, Kentucky, all under a severe thunderstorm watch. Now, the reason why I'm reading you this is because it's affecting the Tennessee storm watch vicinity. So anywhere, if any watch is issued for East Kentucky or East Tennessee or even Southeast Tennessee, it does affect the Tennessee storm watch vicinity. In Virginia, the severe thunderstorm watch includes Buchanan, Russell, Tazewell, Dickinson, Scott, Washington, Lee, Smith, Wise County. And in West Virginia, the watch includes Boone, McDowell, Wayne, Lincoln, Mingo, Wyoming, Logan, and Raleigh. And that is a severe thunderstorm watch. Now, remember, a severe thunderstorm watch means that conditions are favorable for severe thunderstorms in and close to the watch area. People in the watch area should listen for later statements and possible warnings. As a matter of fact, the cell that you just seen here, I'm expecting to become severe any time as it pushes up near Whitley County, Kentucky, and Williamsburg County, Kentucky. We should see a warning box pop up on that any second, as it is a very dangerous storm pushing its way to the south. Now, most of these cells you see are supercells, and the question is, what will happen as we go into Friday with these severe thunderstorms? Let me go ahead and give you the answer to that, and that's by going into my weather tap radar here. I'm going to exit out of this real quick. Now, again, what I want to show you is the latest radar tap model, radar depiction model, and this is showing what we're expecting as we go into Friday and into Friday night. Now, the reason why we're getting so much severe weather is because we're seeing a lot of large instability with these storms. Take a look at the Cape values. We're not just talking 500. We're talking over 2,000 joules of energy. That's a lot of energy going into these thunderstorms. So you're looking at Georgia, Tennessee, Kentucky, on up into Ohio and Illinois. And certainly what this can be is dangerous to any storms that try to develop. Now, as we play the Cape runs, you'll see that the Cape kind of decreases a bit. Then as we go into the next 18 hours, the Cape increases, only this time for a good chunk of southeast Tennessee and back up into West Tennessee. So really concerned for that due to the fact that with the Capes kind of moving down through Chattanooga and up near Nashville, that's a very dangerous combination, as it does look like we could see possibility of some likely severe weather. And I'll get more on that here on this latest model run as we look into the NAM model. Now, here's what's going on with the latest NAM model forecast. And again, kind of hold on to your butts because this is what to expect over the next 84 hours. I want to go into, this is 8 o'clock. This was 8 o'clock tonight. The showers and thunderstorms started to begin in Kentucky. Now, this is what's cool about this model. Look what's going on now. This is going into 11 o'clock. You'll see that storms have already developed over East Kentucky. The model depicts that. There's more storms in central Kentucky. The model depicts that as well. That's happening now. As we move on into 2 o'clock in the morning, it looks like southeast Tennessee could pick up a thunderstorm or two later tonight from that system back up to the north of us. So we're going to watch that real close. I certainly won't be watching it. We'll be in bed, but I'm sure we'll hear a little bit of thunder if something develops. Now, look what happens here as we go into Friday morning. This is at 5 a.m. in the morning. We're talking already severe thunderstorm clusters, supercells, and squall lines. These are dangerous loops as well. And notice they're moving from north to south. So once I play the radar here, you'll see that it starts to combine into a squall line. Watch out across northwest Kentucky, and then pretty soon East Kentucky, Chattanooga. You could see scattered storms from this, so carry an umbrella, especially during the afternoon. Look out some of these storms, especially with the instability we could have. Large hail, damaging winds. Cannot even rule out a possibility of a tornado. Now look in the squall line. folks, this is what's going to be dangerous about this whole setup is not only are we going to be dealing with individual supercells. The last time we dealt with supercells here in Chattanooga, well, you guys seen it. Electricity was out for at least quite a few hours or more. And as you can see, here's that squall line. Showers and thunderstorms ripping across Nashville, West Tennessee, about 11 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for Friday. Now this is before tornadic supercells can develop here. Now look at this: Southeast Tennessee, Blount County, parts of Northeast Georgia. You may very well see a few severe thunderstorms develop over you. And as we push the radar further east, you would expect this squall line to at least fall apart, folks. But look what happens during the middle of the night. That squall line does not fall apart. Nashville, Memphis, oh, I'm talking nasty storms. Possibly Chattanooga, Ringo, Dalton, Atlanta, Georgia. We're talking nasty, nasty storms as the squall line does not look like it's going to fall apart. So if you can, prepare for yourself some severe weather. Have the candles ready, the flashlights ready. Make sure you got some ways of having some light inside the house. The storms does not fall apart. Models are showing storms holding together as it gets into Chattanooga. The line is going to move its way into northwest Georgia by Saturday morning. So we're looking anywhere from late Friday night into early Saturday. Folks, it looks like it's going to be a dangerous, dangerous forecast this weekend. So make sure to have that umbrella handy. And as we replay the radar, as you can see, storms will continue to linger around even as we go into Saturday. So not going to expect to see the rain clouds go away from us anytime soon. Overcast skies as we move on into Sunday. It won't be as hot. The good news is we'll be under overcast skies. We'll see a few showers. Looks like by Sunday afternoon, maybe, let's see here, by Saturday afternoon, it's going into 5 p.m. Overcast, but a few showers could read fire as we go into Saturday late night and Sunday. But other than that, the weather starts to cool off. That's the good news, and I cannot wait. That's the big story behind all this is the cool off. So let me get to that, and I'm going to close this forecast. Like I said, I want to talk a little bit about the cool off here. Now, a lot of us, we are currently into the mid to upper 90s to 100. You know the heat index rules. Make sure you don't leave any pets inside the vehicle, including any little children. That's just disgusting. That's disgusting. Make sure you keep your kids inside a well air-conditioned place, especially if you're a parent and you're listening to this video. Wouldn't want to have to find you and smack you across the face. Anyway, let's go take a look at our temperatures for highs here. As we go into the next couple of days, here's what to expect temperatures-wise. Now, folks, this is not a lie. This is totally true. I want you to keep your eyes on these temperatures here. Now, Friday into the weekend, it's going to be hot and humid. The showers and thunderstorms are in the forecast. As we go into Saturday, temperatures, look at that, they start to cool down. I'm talking Middlesboro, Kentucky, 75 to 80 degrees. Tri-Cities, you could be looking at 77 for a high. As we go into Sunday, can you believe it? Chattanooga, we may be seeing anywhere from 69 to 75 degrees as we go into Sunday. Can you just take a deep breath? Awesome stuff. Now, as we go into Monday, temperature is going to continue to stay cool up near 70 degrees in the Tri-Cities, near 80 degrees in Chattanooga. So we're still going to stay near 80 degrees. And then Tuesday, we'll start anywhere between 85 degrees. Temperatures start rising. And then as we go into Wednesday, it looks like the 80s and lower 90s are going to, well, actually the upper 70s are going to be up to the northeast, while the mid 80s are going to go across the Tennessee Valley. So it looks like we are going to stay in the upper 70s and middle 80s for the next 5 days after this storm system comes across. So even though we may see some terrible severe weather, there is a reward behind this storm system. And that's with the cooler weather and it also takes all the severe weather away from us as well. So enjoy the hot weather for at least the next 2 days, because a cool down is definitely going to be on its way. All right, let's talk a little bit about the Storm Prediction Center forecast updates. Again, this is going into late tonight and through the day tomorrow. There is a slight risk for severe weather over Kentucky, northern parts of Tennessee. Now, for tomorrow, I expect Tennessee, Kentucky areas to be put under a slight risk of severe weather. We'll keep an eye on that. As we go into day 3, North Carolina, South Carolina, you could be getting into the activity for severe weather, large hail, damaging winds, tornadoes being the main threat there. Take a look at the latest forecast update for the next several days. Again, I've given you an updated 5-day outlook for temperatures. We'll see mid to upper 90s over the weekend. But then as we head later into next week, early next week, we'll start cooling those temperatures down. But once again, severe thunderstorm watch for Kentucky and parts of maybe Tennessee as we go into Friday and Friday night. Now, just a couple of hints to go along, just in case severe weather develops. Remember that a watch means what? Conditions are favorable for severe weather in and close to the watch area. Just because you are several miles away from the watch box does not mean you're going to not see a severe thunderstorm or a severe thunderstorm that could produce a tornado. Remember, severe weather can happen close to the watch box. I don't care if it's 3 counties away, severe weather can still happen. Also, if you are near any outlet, if you are near outlets that has anything to do with computers, TVs plugged up, any, maybe near showers, you're trying to take a shower and you hear that thunder, turn that water off and get the heck out of there. Lightning can travel through water as quick as you can blink an eye. Remember, if you're outside, you hear thunder, you're close enough to be struck by lightning, so what do? You go inside a very well structured area. Make sure to stay away from windows. That lightning strike can blind your eyes just as quick as a strobe light can. Now, during a tornado, always remember the safety rules. If you are near an organization, remember, students, any organized clubs, meetings, go to the nearest hallway away from windows. If you're inside a home, mobile home, or anything, get out. Mobile homes can be dangerous to severe thunderstorm winds as well as tornado winds. If you are anywhere near bodies of water, lakes, please get out. Lightning is very dangerous and it can travel. Remember, lightning can follow water as well as it can even travel 1,500 miles away from the apparent thunderstorm. So it's a good idea to make sure to keep safe. Always count probably maybe 30 seconds, or not even 30 seconds, but make sure you count all the way past 30 seconds before the next lightning strike. Always make sure and wait 15 minutes later after the last flash of thunder. And if there's no thunder near you, or if you don't hear any thunder at all, once the storm has passed, you are in the clear for now. Stay tuned to Tennessee Storm Watch and Chattanooga Weather Desk. I will keep you updated. Just got a warning that popped up real quick. Let me go ahead and bring this out to you. There is now, well, I thought there was, there we go. There is now a severe thunderstorm warning. This is in Kentucky. This is the one I was telling you about. Remember when I told you the storm would quickly turn severe? Isn't that amazing? Let's go and read the warning real quick. There is a severe thunderstorm warning in Kentucky. This is severe thunderstorm warning is for Daviess County, South Central Greene County, and Northern Martin County in southwest Indiana until 12:15 p.m. That is a severe thunderstorm moving southeast at 35 miles per hour, producing penny-sized hails, damaging winds there. So make sure to stay safe inside a storm-structured shelter until the storm has passed. For the latest weather updates and more, stay tuned to Tennessee Storm Watch as well as Chattanooga Weather Desk. Be glad to keep you updated. Besides the severe weather, folks, we have a huge cool down on the way. Hope you enjoy it. God bless you. And in spite of all the storminess and severe weather, Have a good night. Have a good Friday anyway, folks.